But for this time around, again, we're focused on Mammoth. We're in the sky, and I just couldn't pass up shooting the sunset today. So the slower the shutter, the smoother the water looks. The faster the shutter, you're stopping the water in motion. And I'm gonna finish off this video with the top 5 things you should do in Mammoth during the spring, summertime. What is up, everybody? We are here on our way to Mammoth for the 4th of July. Stopped at Alabama Hills. I need to enunciate better. That was the drone footage you guys just saw. Really cool spot. We just went up to a camping spot. No one's here because it's like 90 degrees. And wanted to show you guys a little bit of what it looks like. It's a cool place right off Lone Pine. We're gonna drive to this rock that I'm sure if you're on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen before. I'm sure at some point in the future I will be here covering trails and other things. But for this time around, again, we're focused on Mammoth. We're gonna be staying in the center, in the village, and be doing some hiking and things like that. The video that I made of Mammoth, kind of a vlog last year, one of the things I talked about is stopping at Erick Schat's bakery. Absolutely delicious. As you guys saw there, fresh baked daily. Would really recommend you stop here and get some food on your way up to Mammoth. Made it. We are staying at the West End. Technically it's an Airbnb, but it's interesting that you can like buy one of the rooms and then it's yours, and then we did an Airbnb for it. So got the pool view, everything. We gotta go get some food, walk around the village a little bit, hang out the rest of the day, and then tomorrow morning, Rainbow Falls. Looking so forward to that. Hello, wife.
We are the silent DJ. 3 DJs playing at once. You choose between all 2.
We're gonna call it a night after dinner, just kind of hang out. But there are some really nice clouds in the sky, and I just couldn't pass up shooting the sunset today. So we are here at my favorite, one of my favorites, Twin Lakes. If you guys have seen my videos here before, you know I come here to shoot a lot. And last time I was frozen over, but look at it. This time, freaking gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. So we have some light at the top of the peaks here that I like a lot. and a lot of clouds kind of facing that way, whatever direction that is. We're gonna start shooting a little bit. It's a little windy, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Being able to shoot with the drone here was by far the best thing to do. When you're shooting here at the lakes, a wide angle tends to be a better option unless you really want to zoom into something. But a place like Convict Lake, which has those rocks on the shallow part of the water, make for a really nice composition. Here, not too much. There is cloud, but it's really beyond the hills here and not much on this side. So being able to fly the drone high up, move it over, I got some really nice shots that I'm happy with, but not too many with our Sony Champion today, which is fine. We got a few more days. It's time to head back. This hike just started and it is so freaking gorgeous. What a stressful morning, honestly. What a stressful morning. Drove up to Reds Meadow National Forest, was told you can't drive in. You can only do the shuttle. Started on July 2nd. So we had to go back to like Main Canyon, where the woolly mammoth is, pay the shuttle tickets, which were 30 bucks for the three of us. There's no additional fee because we have a National Parks Pass, which covers the entrance to the National Forest, so something to note. Now, that guy did tell me that if you come before 7 a.m., you can drive. So if you're looking to do that, you gotta be in before 7 a.m. Frustrating because nobody tells you anything. It's like, I'm waiting in line to get on the bus and the guy's like, dogs need a muzzle to get on the bus. I'm like, where am I supposed to get a muzzle? They sell it at the little store. It was just a nightmare. And it's about a 45-minute drive down here. Very worth it, but I didn't know any of these details. And hopefully this saves you a little bit of a pain. If you're coming, you know, with kids, you need tickets. Dogs, you need a muzzle. On the bus only. Take a look at this. Elevation is no joke. It's just, Get tired a lot quicker. Pointed, I brought my drone, all my lenses. I'm carrying like 20 pounds back there. And I spoke to the ranger, I can't fly. That's a national monument, so I can't fly the drone here. It definitely would have been nice to get up and over on this side. And even just a nicer view straight that way. But we're gonna respect the rules. I'm not gonna fly the drone. And time to hike back. That waterfall is amazing. All right, now that we've escaped that little pocket of traffic back there, let's talk very quickly just photography here. I'm gonna tell you what I did and what I should have done. When you are down there shooting the falls, it's really preference, but most photographers like to get that really kind of silky smooth look to the water, right? And the only way to do that is to lower your shutter speed. The slower the shutter, the smoother the water looks. The faster the shutter, you're stopping the water in motion, so it looks sharper. And again, personal preference, but I think most professional photographers would agree that when you're shooting big waterfalls like that, it's nice to see water really, really smooth. So how do you do that? What I did, I set my f-stop at around f11, ISO somewhere around 50 to 100, and then I brought down the shutter as much as I could to, again, get that nice kind of flow to the water. However, the one thing I should have done that I didn't do was bring a filter. A polarizer, or I'd probably recommend a multi-stop ND filter. And the reason for that is because you can make the lens darker. By making the lens darker, you can lower the shutter speed, you can play around with the settings. And again, the goal is to get the shutter speed low, right? Slow, 50th of a second or even less than that. Get down near the water, get it on a tripod so it's super steady, and then take some shots. And again, you'll notice the photos look absolutely beautiful. So what I did was I did my best with the settings. What I should have done was bring a multi-stop ND filter, which I do have, but it's at home, to get better photos at that waterfall. Whew. Elevation. All right, this is a beautiful hike, by the way. If you're out in Mammoth, this is absolutely a must-do hike while you're out here. Yesterday we finished the day. After the hike, we went back, cleaned up, went back to the village, had some food, and really just kind of hung around. Today we're at June Lake. Not much photography going on, just nothing but blue sky. It's kind of an ugly day for photography. We're gonna see if we can hop on a kayak, all four of us, hang out here for the day, and then head back, get some dinner, enjoy the fireworks. If you guys have not been to June Lake before, highly recommend it. It's about 25 minutes from Mammoth. I also showed June Lake in the last video I did earlier this year, but it was frozen over. And the water's so green, it's freaking beautiful. Alrighty, we stopped here at the, there's a place for Inyo Craters. We are not gonna get to go primarily because we wanna eat and I am in like water socks, not hiking conditions. It's only half a mile, but if you're in the area, off the Scenic loop from Mammoth, take a look. So along with many things, I am adding this to my list to come back and actually hike and take pictures of next time I'm in Mammoth. But for today, just wanted to show you guys that this is here. If you're interested, go check it out. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you liked it. We're here picking up coffee and breakfast before we head back home today. And I'm gonna finish off this video with the top 5 things you should do in Mammoth during the spring, summertime. I always hate doing these because I feel like I'm essentially doing a Google search for you, but based on the feedback I've gotten on Instagram, I need to do these. So here are my 5 recommendations in no particular order, really depends on what you're into. So number 1 obviously is the hiking. I think you can live in Mammoth or around Mammoth and never fully explore the entirety that is Inyo County. Then you have Mono County up north, Yosemite's not too far, Bishop down south. There's so much hiking. There's a lot of lake hiking, waterfall hiking, a lot of things that people tend to like. Number 2 is lake activities. So if you like to paddleboard, if you like to kayak, if you like to just lounge by the lake, there's Convict Lake that's perfect for that. There's June Lake, which is where we were. That's great for that as well. There's a lot of different spots around here that you can go and just kind of relax. Number 3 is the mountain biking scene. Here, I mean, the amount of people I've seen biking on this trip is amazing. And there are so many trails for mountain bikers. During the summertime as well, you can take the gondola and different things up the mountain and bike your way down instead of ski and snowboard, which must be really fun if you're into that sort of thing. Number 4 is really to explore some of the scenic routes that are here in Mammoth. They really just explore a little bit more, and let me explain on that. The Mammoth Scenic Drive is beautiful. There's a lot of different things that you can take from that. So the Inyo Craters were a piece of that you can do. You can take the gondolas up to the top of the mountain. There's a lot of different kind of places to explore while you're up here. You can go to Eagle Lodge, Canyon Lodge, just explore a lot of different, there's a lot of different things to explore. And as you saw here, sometimes they set up events. So at Main Lodge, you know, there was rock climbing and zip lining set up, all sorts of fun stuff, especially around holiday time. There are also earthquake faults you can visit. There's the Hot Creek geological site you can go to. There's a ton of different things to just go check out. And the 5th and last thing, and I'm sorry if this insults you, but I'm gonna say, if you wanna be basic, go hit up a hot springs. There's a lot of them here in Mammoth. If you've never done them before, definitely go check them out. But if you're one of those people that's just trying to take pictures for the gram, it's overdone. That's so overdone. Do whatever you want. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a fun trip, and I'll see you guys soon.